everyone, and welcome to Valentines 2021, another holiday event in Ultima Online Renaissance here. Just showing some of the Cupid spawn. There are actually 3 different types of events. The one you're seeing here is the main Cupid champion spawn outside of Wrong Dungeon. And that's been around for years. It is a great event. You can go there, farm up a bunch of holiday coin in various ways, kill Cupid of course, get some rare drops. There's also 2 other kind of side events going on with this one. One of those is the standard NPC camps that you find at over 200 locations around the world, both in the old world and in T2A. There's only 4 monsters to kill with these. 1 or 2 of them might dispel your summons, but I mean, if you use Provo, or gosh, you can even run these with a Dexer. I do. But yeah, they're easy to do. The main thing you want to get out of these camps if you're trying to do them is of course the chest here. It has a chance at like 1 to 3 holiday coins to be in that chest, so just do the camps quickly. Killing the 4 monsters also gives you a slim chance at more holiday coin or rare drops. So yeah, just kill those. Unfortunately, the prisoner, if you rescue them, they only give you gold. They don't give you any holiday coin. Some other holiday events, when you rescue the prisoner, they give you a holiday coin, but not this one. So yeah, just go through those. If you're not aware, check the town boards. It will give you basically information about any of these NPC camps that are in the area. So it'll tell you what's at them. If it says it's a lizard man or rat man camp, you can just ignore it or go there and clear it if you want. But if it tells you they've been taken by, and it just has an exclamation mark, that's because it's missing the name for the type of camp it is, because it's not a default one. So you know it's going to be one of the Valentines camps. So you can go there and take it out, get whatever holiday coin, and move on to the next one. This of course requires a lot of ruins, so yeah, you can keep the rune book in your bank though if you do not have the platinum to get tons of blessed rune books, which a lot of people don't. Anyways, that is that for the NPC camps that you can find. The other side event that's happening is the Cupid war camps. They're back for a 2nd year now. And these are similar to the NPC camps, but they only appear 1 to 3 times a day. And instead of there being 4 monsters, there's closer to 60 monsters, and they're much more difficult. There are mini bosses and a single boss at every camp. Yeah, and it takes quite a few players to take them out. I guess you could take them out solo, but they're broadcasted from the town criers, so a lot of people know about them. Usually a lot of people show up. But what's fun is you can actually try to take these camps on with any type of character, because even though there's about 60 monsters at them, none of the monsters are really that difficult. Even the boss, like the main hardest character, or hardest monster there, you could take them out with a single tamer if you just use vet and healing, because there's nothing with AoEs, there's nothing that's super difficult. It's all about trying to either provo the monsters or pull them apart one at a time. Typically what I see getting people killed is they run into the camp and they just get a mass of monsters on them, and of course that's gonna, be hard to pull your dragons away from or just get away from before they blast you. So it's pretty funny. I've taken on the camps with tons of different character types just because I already knew what to expect from them. But yeah, there's also, instead of the 1 chest, there's going to be 4 chests at these camps. Between the 4 chests, it's something like, I forget, like 9 to 12 holiday coin. It kind of depends. It's a little bit random. And then all the bosses and mini bosses and stuff, I mean, there's another 10 or 12 holiday coins between all of them. So yeah, there's a lot to be found there, as well as some lower level statues. If you're a statue collector, you can go and take on the Cupid war camps and try to find all the statues there that are titled with the Cupid war camps 2021. But yeah, that's pretty much it for those. As you can see, I'm using some new zooming options with the with my setup. I'm trying to get more, technical with using the classic client. It does have zoom features, and I think it's nice to be able to look closer or look further away depending on what the situation is. I've seen some other players doing that in their videos, and I thought it was really nice, so I'm going to start doing it in mine as well. Even if I'm still running around in the dead of night like this with a pack of polar bears doing absolute nonsense, it's more fun to go up close sometimes and see the action versus being, completely zoomed out. Anyways, that is pretty much it for the Valentines Cupid War Camps. Now moving on to some more detailed explanation on the champion spawn, which is the main Valentines event that takes place outside of Wrong. That one can be a little tricky. So it starts out very easy with tier 1 and tier 2. You can just cast blade spirits from a number of locations. That's typically what I try to do with it. Using blade spirits, you can kind of create this line of combat. You can see it here. It's like a group of blades that just kind of slowly cuts through the field. What you want to do is stay behind that. If you can stay on top of the roof at Wrong entrance there, you have it a little bit easier. But if you get out on the field, you want to stay right behind your blades. Maybe even throw some EVs in there. Just let them slowly plow through the field. I like to keep them in front of me and then go in behind and invis once I have maximum followers, and just let the holiday coin and bags stack up because they all do auto drop into your bag. Currently all the corpses disappear, so you don't really have to worry about looting anything. You just kind of stay within range of the dying targets and you should get all the loot from them. Once you get past tier 2, all of the summons you're making will get dispelled right away from tier 3 stuff. So then people have to switch over to Tamers. That's typically where you see either groups of people or maybe just individuals using 3-boxing techniques to have piles of dragons to be able to withstand all the spawn there and mow it down. And then once you get all of that done, and the pink spell scrolls that will drop into your pack every now and then, they're I think they're called spell scrolls of love, or love spell scrolls, something. You can double click those and then click directly on the skull on the altar in the middle, and it will boost the tier you're at for the champion spawn. It'll boost it up a whole red skull. So you can actually skip entire sections of the spawn if you want to. If you just go there with like 10 spell scrolls or whatever, you can kind of blitz the whole spawn straight to Cupid and get him to spawn so you can fight him sooner if you want to skip certain parts. That is an option. Now, as you just saw, if you have 8+ Tamers, you can typically blast Cupid down before he can kill your dragons with his AoE and regular attacks. More often the case when I'm around, which is all kinds of weird hours during the day, there's not enough people around to do that, so we usually drag him back to the fence at the entrance here and shoot him from a range, mostly using orcish bows, which have 12 range, so it's outside of his 10 range shooting ability, and then also a mixture of fire fields, fire bombs, maybe even some meteor swarms, whatever you can do to hit him with damage outside of his range, because he will shoot you for up to 50 damage every time you come in range, with the addition of all of his ads shooting you as soon as you come on screen. So you'll see lots of people move one tile forward and boom, they're dead instantly. So it's hard to fight him like this. It definitely takes a lot longer, but if you can get yourself just one archer here at least and keep that archer alive, keep them buffed up, keep them healed, and just provoke all the other stuff, get rid of it, keep it occupied, you can kill Cupid with just a handful of players. You see a lot of uncoordinated players here. The funny thing about when you kill them at the fence like this is people are running around just trying to do all kinds of stuff. Some people are, doing PvP right behind you. Some people will attack you while you're doing this. So it's definitely all a lot of madness. The fact that the main Valentine's event is all centered around one location also does mean that this is going to be a PvP central as well. So that's another reason why I like to do the Blade Spirits at the beginning, is because even if PKs show up and they wipe me out, I mean, they're getting a couple regs, yay. You don't really lose anything valuable. Anyhow, just skipping ahead to the end of that fight. Like I said before, it takes a while. There's lots of uncoordinated people attacking all over the place. But once Cupid does die, your main character doing damage, or characters, if you can manage to get multiple archers or do enough damage on multiple characters, you'll all get a bag that has like some rares, usually not very good rares, some holiday coins, and if you're lucky you'll get a rare drop. That is pretty much it for the Valentine's event, though. Again, the main three things being the champion spawn outside Wrong here, and then there are the small 4 monster camps that you can find over 200 locations around the world, and the Cupid war camps, which pop up every now and then. So yeah, go out and have fun with those. It'll only last for another week or so from when this video is being posted. But yeah, if you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them here. Hope you enjoyed watching this video, and hopefully I get to see you around sometime in game.